Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our English Learning Podcast. Today's topic is one that confuses many English learners around the world. Did you versus have you? Have you ever wondered why native speakers sometimes ask, "Did you eat lunch?" and other times ask, "Have you eaten lunch?" Both questions seem similar, but they are not exactly the same. In today's episode, we'll explain the difference naturally with easy examples, everyday conversations, and practical tips that you can start using immediately. So grab a cup of coffee, relax, and let's improve your English together. Part 1. Understanding did you. Let's start with did you. We use did you when talking about a completed action in the past. Usually, the time is known, mentioned, or understood. Structure: did plus subject plus base verb. Examples: did you call your friend yesterday? Did you watch the movie last night? Did you finish your homework? Notice that all these questions refer to a specific time in the past. Conversation example: Emma, did you watch the football match yesterday? John, yes, I did. It was amazing. Emma, did your team win? John, yes, they won 2-0. Here, both speakers are talking about a specific event that happened yesterday. That's why did you is the correct choice. Part 2. Understanding have you. Now let's talk about have you. We use have you when asking about experiences or actions connected to the present. The exact time is not important. Structure: have plus subject plus past participle. Examples: have you ever visited London? Have you finished your homework? Have you seen my keys? Notice that we're not focusing on when something happened. We're focusing on whether it has happened or not. Conversation example: Sarah, have you ever tried Indian street food? Michael, yes, I have. Sarah, what did you try? Michael, I tried pani puri and samosas. The first question asks about life experience. The exact time doesn't matter. Part 3. The main difference. Host. Here's the simplest rule. Did you focuses on a specific time in the past. Have you focuses on life experience or a connection to the present. Let's compare. Example 1. Did you eat breakfast this morning? Specific time, this morning. Example 2. Have you eaten breakfast? The speaker wants to know your current situation. Maybe they're asking because they're about to order food. Example 3. Did you see that movie last weekend? Specific past time. Example 4. Have you seen that movie? Life experience. No specific time mentioned. Part 4. Everyday situations. Situation 1. At work. Manager. Have you completed the report? Employee. Yes, I have. The report matters now. The result is important in the present. Situation 2. Talking about yesterday. Manager. Did you complete the report yesterday? Employee. Yes, I did. Now we're focusing on yesterday, specific past time. Situation 3. Traveling. Friend. Have you been to Japan? You. No, I haven't. The question is about experience. Situation 4. Last summer. Friend. Did you go to Japan last summer? You. Yes, I did. Specific time period. Part 5. Common mistakes. Mistake 1. Have you went there? Correct. Have you gone there? Remember, after have, use the past participle. Go to gone. Eat to eaten. See to seen. Write to written. Mistake 2. Have you seen him yesterday? This is incorrect because yesterday is a specific past time. Correct. Did you see him yesterday? Mistake 3. Did you ever visit Paris? Although understandable, native speakers often prefer "Have you ever visited Paris?" because it's about life experience. Part 6. Quick grammar breakdown. Past simple. Used with yesterday, last week, last year, in 2020, 2 days ago. Examples. Did you call her yesterday? Did you travel last year? Did you buy that car in 2024? Present perfect. Used with ever, never, already, yet, recently, so far. Examples. Have you ever met a celebrity? Have you finished yet? Have you already eaten? Part 7. Native speaker conversations. Conversation 1. Anna. Have you seen my phone? Tom. No, I haven't. Anna. Did you use it earlier? Tom. Yes, I did. Notice how both forms are used naturally. Have you seen asks about the current situation. Did you use refers to a specific past time. Conversation 2. Lisa. Have you been to New York? Mark. Yes, I have. Lisa. When did you go? Mark. I went last year. Again, have you means experience. Did you means specific time. Part 8. Easy memory trick. Host. Here's an easy trick. Ask yourself, is there a specific time? If yes, use did you. Example. Did you call him yesterday? Did you visit Delhi last month? Is the exact time not important? If yes, use have you. Example. Have you called him? Have you visited Delhi? This simple question will help you choose correctly most of the time. Part 9. Practice quiz. Let's practice. Question 1. Blank, you ever ridden a horse? Answer. Have you ever ridden a horse? Because it's an experience. Question 2. Blank, you ride a horse last summer. Answer. Did you ride a horse last summer? Specific time. Question 3. Blank, you finish your work yet? Answer. Have you finished your work yet? Present result. Question 4. Blank, you finish your work yesterday. Answer. Did you finish your work yesterday? Specific past time. Part 10. Final summary. Host. Before we finish today's English grammar lesson, let's quickly review. Use did you when talking about a specific time in the past. Examples. Did you call her yesterday? Did you watch the game last night? Did you visit your grandparents last weekend? Use have you when talking about experiences or actions connected to the present. Examples. Have you ever been to London? Have you finished your homework? Have you seen my wallet? Golden rule. Specific past time equals did you. No specific time or present connection equals have you. Outro. And that's it for today's English grammar lesson. Now you know the difference between did you and have you. Try creating 5 sentences using did you and 5 sentences using have you after listening to this episode. Practice a little every day and you'll sound more natural and confident in English conversations. If you enjoyed this lesson, don't forget to subscribe, share it with your friends, and keep learning English one conversation at a time. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode. Happy learning and have a wonderful day.